Welcome to the Mirrored Veil Tarot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read your energy and also read your person's energy. And we're going to see if you two are mirroring each other in any way, if there are any disconnections, and what's behind those. So let's get into your reading. First, I'm going to cleanse the cards. So let's set a silent moment of intention. So these will be the cards that we'll use for Aries today. And these will be the cards that we will use to read your person's energy. Okay, Aries, let's see what is going on with you today, June 22nd, 2026. Hey, the heart of the matter is the Emperor. The rules, following the rules, expectations, divine directives, crossing this. It's a new offer, something fresh, something new, possibly something financial. The root, messages coming in fast, quick, fast. Text messages, ideas, thoughts coming in from outside sources. In your recent past, you were waiting for these ideas to come in, waiting for your ship to come in, waiting for new offers. And it looks like that's happening for you. Crowning, Ace of Swords, new information, new ideas, near future, celebration, Three of Cups, group celebration. Your role, the world. Oh, that's beautiful. Things are working out full circle the way that you were hoping that they would. Your person is in their head about things. They're losing sleep. Do these new ideas not involve the person in your energy? Hopes and fears. Victory. But at what cost? Final outcome, King of Wands. Interesting. Okay. So it looks like you've been following the rules. You're trying to get something up off the ground. This is like a brainchild for you, something that you're very excited about that's going to work out for you. But are you sacrificing? Are you sacrificing your relationship for it? Is there someone else that you're actually feeling passionate for, or is it a new person that is being very passionate? Let's see. Bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Wands. So just kind of standing there waiting. You're like in a limbo state. All right, let's see how your person is doing. What is going on with them? Okay, the heart of the matter is the Moon. Oh, hidden secrets. Interesting to me that you both have major arcana at the heart of the issue. So that tells me that you guys are actually playing out some divine play that was set before you. Okay, crossing secrets and hidden knowledge is justice. Oh my goodness. What is this all about? Karma is at play here. The root issue is the Knight of Swords. It's these fast messages that you've been getting. Someone rushing in. Who's getting the messages? Because this is fast information, fast truth. Okay, let's keep reading. I'm going to keep my opinions to myself at this point in time. Okay. Recent past. Changes. Lots and lots of changes. It's not the Tower. It's not the end of a relationship, but there were lots and lots of changes. Crowning the Chariot. Moving on. Your person has so much major arcana just in this. So just so you know, the major arcana are like destiny cards. So these are things that are at play that were predestined for you. It's part of your purpose of being here. The minor arcana are fated cards, which means that they're a result of a decision that you've made. All right, near future. 5 of Swords, which is very different from your 3 of Cups. This is after the battle, rest, trying to figure out what the next move is going to be, while you're over here celebrating, drinking, laughing it up with your pals. Okay, their role, 10 of Swords. Look, very close to this 9 of Swords role that they were playing. So they're actually a bit further along in their grief and processing than they are showing up in your energy. You seem to read them a little late. Your role. Look at that. The underlying energy in your cards. You had the 9 of Wands, and that is how you are showing up for your person right now. Is the 9 of Wands. So you're just kind of like stalemate, like you're not moving forward, you're not moving back, you're just standing there taking inventory. Okay, your person's hopes and fears. No. Part of them wants to move on from this, and part of them is very sad about it. Final outcome. Knight of Pentacles. Interesting how crossing you is the Page of Pentacles. And their final outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. Your final outcome is the King of Wands. I don't see a tower here, but that is what this is giving. This is giving tower energy. This is, your person is so sad. This makes me think that you have a new offer coming in, whether it's a new job, a new love, new interest, new financial opportunities, but it's going to cost the peace of mind of the person that's in your energy. And it looks like their role here is justice, whether that means this is a justice moment for them, where this is a learning opportunity for them. Maybe they've done something like this similar to someone else in the past, or you. But it looks like they'll be getting a new offer, a fresh offer of work. And it looks like you'll be getting a substantial offer of something that you're passionate about. Let's see what's their underlying energy is the Knight of Cups. So looks like this is the person who is more romantic, more affectionate. There's a lot of knights here. And there's a knight. Only knight I don't see is the Knight of Wands, and if that's going to show up anywhere, it's going to be in yours. With the King of Wands there. So this isn't something that's driven by blind passion. It's definitely something that is, look, even this Death card looks like a knight, doesn't it? Yeah, it's not clear as to who had. These are messages from someone else coming in. Third party. Yeah, it looks like you were caught red-handed, Aries. You were caught red-handed, and your person is suffering because of it, and you really don't seem to be too bothered about it. You really don't. Let's get some clarification on this Emperor card. Why is the heart of the matter the Emperor for Aries? Let's see. Here we go. Knight of Swords. Where was that? It's the root issue. Knight of Swords. Fast messages coming in. Options. New passion right there. It's just clarifying everything. Okay. All right, and this Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Marriage offer. Sneakiness. So this Wheel of Fortune goes along with the Chariots. Moving on. sneaky little... This is somebody from your past. Somebody who... Somebody who you treated as an option before. If they came through, maybe a little sneakily, maybe they slid into your DMs. They knew that you were in a relationship with somebody else, and they slid into your DMs, and now you are... So I feel like the person in your energy, they did something, they betrayed you in some way, and they are all in their heads about it because they realize that this is their karma. This is their karma. They know that you were a good thing, and they're realizing a little too late. See these messages. 7 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. Yep, I knew it. Past energy. You're looking to the past. Holding on to your money. Fighting to break free. Okay. Your recent past. 3 of Wands. There's a lot of Wands here for you. A lot of Wands. The Hermit. Okay. The Lovers. Oh, the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so recent past. You and your person, you were very much in love with them. You felt like they were your soulmate. You guys had it all. You had love and money. And you thought that this was it. And they did something. They did something to you that made you withdraw. You withdrew from what you thought was your soulmate, your 10 of Pentacles. What is this truth that's crowning you? This audacious truth that has changed everything. 10 of Wands. You almost have the entire wand section in your read here. 10 of Wands, heavy burdens, King of Cups, Queen of Wands. You realized you two were a mismatch. The King of Cups and the Queen of Wands are a mismatch. Cold and calculating. Independent, down to earth. And the Queen of Wands here is looking towards your King of Wands and your final outcome. Yeah. There was a betrayal here. Let's get some clarity on this 3 of Cups. Page of Swords. There's been some spying. Strength card. And the 5 of Wands. Fighting. Okay, so it's taking some strength for you to get over a stalker type situation, the fighting all the time, moving on into the 3 of Cups energy, which is rejoicing, but it could also be third party, so it could also be you moving on. I don't see a Tower here yet. I do see sneaky behavior. Let's see. Now we've got the spying. And we've got the 7 of Swords right there. That's a lot of sneaky behavior. Which tells me that I feel like you might be the one who's stepping out right now And with your energy being the world, you're feeling like you're vindicated because your person had stepped out before. That's why they're in so much turmoil, because they're feeling that justice. Okay. Let's clarify your world card. Knight of Cups. Their underlying energies. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. The Hanged Man. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you still love your person. You still love them. You're just not sure how you're going to move on from this. But you're not stuck in your head about it. They are. Okay, their energy. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords. The Chariot. Look at that. That's crowning them. The Two of Cups. You have the Lovers here and the Two of Cups. So they acknowledge that you two are a good match, but they're not exactly. The Eight of Swords. They've got the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Swords. They're very upset about this. This is a very emotional person, possibly a water sign. Okay, let's clarify your Seven of Wands here, your victory, your hopes and fears. Knight of Wands, there it is. Told you I was waiting for that to come out. There you go. Moving on. You're both feeling this. You're both feeling the end. But it's not quite there. Like I said, the Tower card is not showing up yet, but it's that energy working together. You guys were a good team. You were a good team. And you got this passion that's coming in. You're looking forward to this new passionate moment, this victory over sadness, which is not showing up. You're not showing any sadness, but you have the Strength card here, which makes me think that you're fighting to get past something. Maybe you're not letting yourself feel the emotions, because you do have this. You do have the Eight of Cups. Sadness about moving on. Hopes and fears. Victory. What will you sacrifice? You'll lose your current relationship. You'll lose your partner. Your Bonnie and Clyde. Your ride or die. But can they actually qualify as a ride or die if they've betrayed you in the past? They've kept secrets from you? All right, final outcome. King of Wands, let's clarify that. King of Swords. There it is. The Tower. The truth brought in the Tower. And, I mean, with the Tower moment, that exposes where the addictions are. Where the things that you were not willing to let go of before, see, they're chained. The Tower breaks those chains. The Tower is the next step after recognizing. Okay. And let's clarify what's going on for your person. So, the Moon. What is the Moon hiding? Oh, well, you know, that's perfectly 3, and we'll go ahead and take it. I don't usually read these. That just pop out like that. Let's go ahead and read them. Ace of Swords, Star. And the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Swords. You had the Ace of Swords right here. That's crowning you. So they know about this truth. They know that this is a wish fulfillment for you. And they are all in their heads about it. But they're not talking to you. If they're in their head, they're not talking to you. Crossing them is the judgment, justice. I wanted to say judgment. Crossing them is justice. Let's clarify the justice card for your person. There it is, the devil. Again. Maybe someone has sex addiction. Maybe someone has a porn addiction. I guess it's the same thing. Maybe someone has a, maybe it's alcohol, substances. It's some kind of addiction. King of Pentacles. Money addiction. Spending. Standing back, looking at the hard work of their labor. Feeling justified. They feel justified in this. Or is your partner losing you money? Did they seem like a good financial fit for you at first, and now all of a sudden they can't stop shopping because of depression? Or they need a dopamine fix, and like they just have Amazon packages showing up all the time, feeling like, oh yeah, like I see piles of cardboard boxes stacked up. All right, let's clarify the Knight of Swords. Oh, the Five of Cups. The Tower. There it is. Underlying energy is the Tower, and also the Nine of Swords, which is how they came up in your reading. The root is they know that this is the end. They are so sad about it. They are so sad. Recent past. Death card. Clarify the Death card. Queen of Swords. Honest, no BS. Queen of Wands. Oh my. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Honest, down to earth. New financial opportunities. Death card. You two used to have wonderful communication. It was like you guys weren't just lovers, you were best friends. You complemented each other on so many different levels. When you first came together, it was this wonderful, like, friendship, financial opportunity, and it's all ended. It came to an abrupt end, a very fast, abrupt end, and it was all through messages. Who was this person sending the messages? What were the messages that you received? Okay, crowning your person is the Chariot, moving on. They know that they have to because of sneakiness. Again, that was right here. You got your sneakiness. Not saying yours, just it's there. Oh. That Ace of Wands. Passion, new passion, and the Hierophant. They know that they have to move on. They were sneaky. They got involved in a situationship. This wasn't a relationship. It wasn't love. It was just passion. It wasn't even money involved. It was just, it feels very impulsive. Like this person, they don't think everything through first. They just go and they act on impulse, and they pay for it later, which they're having a very hard time with these consequences because you were someone who was very important to them. All right, so their near future of the Five of Swords, standing in the aftermath of the battle. There's the battle, the five, which also means change. 5 is a change card. So there's the battle, the fight. Your 3 of Cups, which I don't know if you remember that, was over here. Here we go. Third party. Ace of Cups. Just a new love offer. They're going to fight for you. And it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be a pretty fight. Because they love you. They're addicted to you. They're addicted to the lifestyle that you guys had together. The sex, the money. You're taking all of your passion and you're moving on. All right, clarify the 10 of Swords and your person's energy. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. The Magician. That's your victory card right there. They really want to have a victory. They are trying to manifest money and victory in this situation. You are just standing here taking inventory. Let's clarify this 9 of Wands. There it is. There's your working together. Right there. So you're reflecting on, this person, we did make money together. We were a good team. They were your 10 of Pentacles. There it is. Synchronicities all throughout this read. And they explored their options. So you're looking at it all. You're looking at the good teammate, the making lots of money together, and the fact that they treated your relationship, your love relationship, as an option, and they explored those options. Okay. Hopes and fears. Their hopes and fears are the 8 of Cups, which is the moving on. The World card. There you are. Everything coming for full circle. Waiting for your ships to come in. You're just waiting for karma to do its thing. You're really kind of like not getting emotionally involved in all of this. And the 9 of Cups. They're terrified that you don't love them anymore and that you love someone else, which I don't see a lot of love in your read. I see a lot of truth. I see a lot of burden. And I see a lot of money. I don't see a lot of love. So whoever it is that you have this third party relationship with this person that you're using to move on. That's a rebound. Okay, and their final outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify that with the Knight of Wands. The King of Cups. And the Queen of Pentacles. Who did we have over here? We had King of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. So again, all of these that don't really sync up together. But I think what your cards are telling you, and your person's cards are telling you, is that when you have a third party situation, there is judgment, there is karma, and two wrongs do not make a right. So that is something to think about. You know, how do you want to proceed? Is this actually over for you? You're both feeling the undercurrent of that Tower card, that Tower moment where things end. You're feeling this strength. You're feeling the addictions. You're feeling like it might be over. And your person is also feeling like it might be over. No one's actually saying it yet. You guys are still playing out your feelings without actually speaking on them. So it might be time. It might be time to do that inventory. Take your inventory. Is this what you want? Do you two want to keep going around and around and around? I hurt you, you hurt me, you're going to pay, you know. Yeah, I think the bottom line here is two wrongs don't make a right. And we're going to leave it here. Aries, stay blessed this week. And I will see you next Monday. Like, share, and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you again next time.